And my mic live. Well, am I running? Yeah, I'm running. I'll hang around a few minutes. Don't see nobody. I see one on the porch. Come in and say howdy to the dauber. I'm running on a StreamYard right now. Now I ain't got nobody on the porch. Shoot at it and give me a thumbs up. How about it? Talk to me. Let me see what that says there. I got to put my glasses on. I hate to put my glasses on, it reflects that light. Uh, oh, that's my Wi-Fi blinking. I reckon my Wi-Fi, yeah, my Wi-Fi's working. Huh. Shut numbers on, folks. Well, come on in, folks. Not often. Six minutes. 7 o'clock. Well, doggone, ain't nobody showing up. I'm wondering if this is getting out. It says it is. Um, this is the first time I've tried it on on StreamYard in a good while. So it may be working, it may not. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't. Let's see. Can I change that? Banners. I don't know. Brand. Uh, StreamYard overlay. Nobody showing up. Logo. Classic. Boom. Boom. Bubble. Shows one on the porch. Come in and talk to me. Well, shoot, let's see. How do I get rid of this comments right there? Talk to daughter. Let me know if this is working or not. This is the first time I've tried the StreamYard in a while. I'm just trying. I don't seem to be getting nobody in. This is the first time I've been on StreamYard in a while. I've been using my. But are you one of my subscribers? Because usually I got several, by 5 minutes I got a bunch in there, but it don't seem to be getting out to my subscribers for some reason. Can't get that figured out. You are one of my subscribers. Then that means it's getting out to my subscribers. Nobody wants to talk to the dauber except. Does that mean Winx? 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 What part of the country are you from, my friend? So they got two on the porch now. Somebody else come on in. Talk to me. I've been having a hard week. People keep reminding me that I don't. I'm on the short list, a short list of living. But I know I'm in North Carolina. Oh, okay, that's where I'm from, North Carolina. Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. But I lived up in the mountains for, 20-something years. I wish I kept my butt up there, but I didn't. Come down here in Florida, and I didn't intend on putting roots down in Florida. And dang, I put roots down. I've lived in Florida since '79. And I was sure, I'm 82. I wish I could go home just one more time. And home being Nantahala, North Carolina. That's up in the Smokies. But I lived in High Point, Hickory, Winston-Salem, Roanoke Rapids, Nantahala, North Carolina, Andrews, North Carolina, Bryson City, North Carolina. But most of that time was spent up in Nantahala, North Carolina. I mean, that's up there in the mountains. I wish I'd have stayed. Sometimes I try to figure out why well, yes, I do know why I moved from North Carolina. Uh, yeah, I do know now, and I won't get into that. Not on this video anyway. The weather up there is, you can tell it's the fall. It's not cold, it's not warm. It's in between. It's comfortable. I expect we don't usually get real super cold weather till late December or sometime in January. And what happened to all my people? They disappeared. They shows nobody now. Now I'm talking to myself. Daggone it. Where did they go? I ain't liking the way this is going. I ain't liking the way this is going. I've been on 14 minutes. But yeah, I remember now why I moved. It wasn't a good time in mine and my wife's life. And that's why we broke camp and moved from Hopewell, Virginia to Jacksonville, Florida, and then a year later Jacksonville to Ocala, Florida. And we've been here ever since. My wife passed away in 2007. My son passed away in 1986. He died in a Greyhound bus car accident, and that was a hard time for us. I don't. Matter of fact, I used to be pretty sharp, figuring things out and doing things the way it should be done. Hey, Barbara, I was wondering if you'd pop in, dear. But yeah, my son died in '86, and in 2007, my wife passed away. And then, have I got a one of Barbara's? No, this is Grandpa's shirt. Barbara sent me some T-shirts a while back, and there were two of her T-shirts of her husband that passed away, and I sure appreciate them. They're neat T-shirts. I love them. And matter of fact, if it hadn't been for Barbara and Ricky Lance and somebody else I can't sending me T-shirts, I would probably be out of T-shirts. I wear them out. Absolutely. And the last time I was in Goodwill, I always look over the T-shirts. And Goodwill has started to go crazy with your prices. I don't buy a new T-shirt. The only time I get new T-shirts is when somebody sends me some. And those two that Barbara sent me are not new. They belong to her husband, but they're like new. And Ricky Lance, when he sent me so far about 6 T-shirts, and they're always brand new T-shirts. And his daughter works in some place where they do the T-shirts and the logos and stuff, and she fixes me up some. And they sent me one time that says that's my story and I'm sticking to it. And one that said it's my dirt and I'll dig in if I want to, and I can't remember the other names. But I appreciate them all so much. Hey, Paranormal. How you doing, sir? I just thought I'd try to do this live on live stream again, see how it works. I sure wish I could hear from Crazy Family Tube. They are not responding to any of my emails. I'm going to have to ask. I know a lady that's got their phone number. I don't know why they cut me off. Well, maybe they hadn't cut me off. They're just not responding. And it's been way over 2 months now since I've heard from them. And here's the thing. People, the 15 to 20 people that watch my videos live, it's me, Angie. Hey, Angie, how you doing there? I hadn't come to see you anytime lately. Not many roosters, but an entire trailer full of stuff. It was just crazy. I like Angie. Angie, I'm trying to remember, you had a health problem a while back. You seem to be doing all right. I can't remember what it was that happened to you. But I love watching your channel. And you, and I mean this in a very light-hearted, fun way. You're kind of corny. And I love that. I love corny. I don't take that wrong, please don't. And she's good, she says. Um, she always comes on, hi, it's me, Angie. Well, it's me, Dirt Dauber. No, no, I'm not Dirt Dauber anymore. I'm Junk. I ain't been Dirt Dauber ever since my wife died. She used to call me that. That and actually she used to call me Shit Dauber. She back when we were living out in the country, they had this dumpsters off down the road, and every time I'd go down there and take trash, she would I find something that I liked that was in the dumpster, and I just had to have. And I had this special little hook thing I could drop down there and grab it. And I was coming home with that one day, and she hung her head out the back door, and she said, "RM." She called me RM. My initials is RMP. But she called me RM. She said, "RM, you ain't nothing but a shit dauber." And a dauber, she referred to a dirt dauber. They make a home out of crap, dirt and stuff. That's what she told me. I love that lady so much. And I was just looking at a video a while ago. It's called the Presley Girls. It's two twin girls, uh, extremely uh, God-fearing religious girls. They're twins. They're 27 years old. Their mother has a channel, and it is called Appalachian something. They live in Murphy, North Carolina. Murphy is a town pretty close to where I used to live up in the mountains in North Carolina. And I was just listening to one of the twin girls. She's 27. She's not married. She's pregnant. I don't hold it against her, but she just did a piece on what did she call that? The something that's God. It was almost like she was preaching a sermon. I've got to send her an email back. I wished I could go up there and just one more time to home. And if I could go to home one more time, I would go up there and meet them Presley girls. Um, but the first time I ever lived up there in the mountains, they didn't have anything like ATMs. The banks were local. There was only one bank. They didn't have McDonald's or Burger King or KFC. It didn't have any of that stuff. I mean, you was out in the boonies. When the first time I ever went up there, there was a store. They called it a rolling store. It would come around a couple times a week in the different areas that you lived in, and they had a bell and you could hear it. And people would come running and do the shopping in the back of that truck or the rolling store. Uh, don't see that anymore. Everybody's got cars. A lot of people didn't even have cars. My wife's daddy, my daddy-in-law, there was a time that he had a mule and wagon, and he went to town with that mule and wagon. And it was a 2-day deal. It was one day to get up there and start shopping, and the next day do some more shopping and head back. 2-day deal, cross the mountain. That's how it was back then. But Well, you don't. I just mean I love you, Angie. Yes, I do. I do not need anymore. Okay. But yeah, things was a lot different the first time I ever went up there in the mountains. I remember one day I needed some cash. I had to drive 30 miles to the closest ATM, way off. And they got up there, and the ATM was out of money. So I didn't need no, I didn't get no cash. But that's been a good while ago. That was in the '60s, somewhere thereabouts. But there was a bank in Bryson City, and there was a bank in Nantahala. One. The bank in Bryson City, I knew the owner of the bank, and he bought a brand new '47 Dodge sedan. I wasn't there then, but he'd had that thing, and he decided to sell it in the '60s, the early '60s. He decided to sell it, and he sold it to me. It had 55,000 original miles on it. The only place he drove it was off the top of the hill where he lived down in town to the bank and back again. And I got that thing, and boy, I just thought I was in high cotton then. Uh, and I can't believe I actually traded that thing in on a '55 Dodge that won't half the car that 47 was. I wish I'd have kept that thing. But oh no, I had to have that later model, you know. Uh, I'm drinking a lot of this flavored water. I guess that's better for me than Pepsi. Um, I don't buy Pepsi anymore, but every once in a while my daughter come in with a 6 pack set in here for me, and they last me about a week. But anyway, that I just want to make sure everybody can see this now because now that this is working good for me. And by the way, I got my new computer. It seemed like the last 4 or 5 times that I have bought anything off of Amazon or ordered on Walmart online has come back screwed up. Well, the computer came, and guess what? It wasn't what I ordered. They sent me some little old piece of thing. I guess it's a good computer, but it's not what I ordered. What I ordered, I need a lot of USB, excuse me, a lot of USB ports on my computer, and the one I've got now, it has 4 on the front and 4 on the back. When this one came, I opened it up. I almost went into shock when I looked at it. I knew it wasn't right quick as I seen it. It was a SSF form factor something. It was a Dell, but it wasn't what I ordered. It only had 2 USBs in the front and uh, and 4 in the back. So it left me too short. I couldn't. I even tried to set it up and see how well it worked, but I couldn't even get the thing to set up. I'm not familiar with it at all. So I've got my daughter's gonna take it back. I've already got it repacked. I've got to put the what did I do with that? Yeah, I I printed out my shipping label and everything. It's going back, and my printer works fine. I was gonna wait till this weekend and get my son-in-law, get my middle grandson. He was gonna help me. Oh, really? I didn't know that, paranormal, but it's got to go back. So it's probably gonna be another week, maybe 2 weeks before I get another one to replace it. But what they did, they showed a picture exactly of the one like I've got on Amazon, but the model number wasn't the same, and I didn't catch that. I just seen the picture. I said, "Well, that's just like mine. I want it. It's got what I need." And I checked all the stats and everything on it. It had everything I need. Uh, so uh, what they sent me was uh, something Dell Optiplex SFF something, not even close to what I wanted. So I stuck a note in the package. I'm sending it's going back Monday, and tell them get the stuff. If you got what I want, you can send me that one. But if you ain't got what I want, then just give me a refund back to my account. So I don't know. I don't know. The older I get, the more I hate changes. I don't want nothing to change. I'm satisfied with the way my computer works. I'm satisfied with the way my printer works. I don't care what they come up with later on. I like what I got. I don't want to change. Now, is that something that's normal for an older person? And by the way, any of you folks that's up in your senior years that watches my channel, try to get some of your senior friends to check me out. I'm thinking if I got this handful of seniors that comes and watches my videos and seems to like me, there's got to be another million out there. Why couldn't I get? And I was looking at that one guy, Mr. Beast. He's got 117 million subscribers. He is rolling in. He's a millionaire. He's making millions off of that channel. And you tell it by the video. He does videos that involves a lot of money. He bought a Lamborghini car, and those things I think is over $100,000. And he set it out somewhere and said everybody that wants to lay a hand on it, the last person that's hand is left on the Lamborghini gets it. Yes, he did. I would try it. I don't think I could have made it. He's always doing videos like that where it involves money, but he's making money so he can afford to do it. He's got a special studio set up that he does his videos in and stuff. Crazy. You used to have a lot more come into your channel. Yeah, I know. It's kind of petered off a little bit, but a lot of people weren't. This is Saturday. A lot of people ain't expecting me to do a live stream on Saturday. They expect me to do one on Sunday. I might do one tomorrow night. I would like to be able to do a live stream out on the deck, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know. I can't. I need to ask Crazy Family too how they done. They had one out in the yard all the time, but I don't know. But no, I don't. I'm not gonna. I usually I get about 10 to 15 in, but here lately it's just petered out. Of course, my videos ain't nowhere near as good as they used to be because, well, to start with, I just got my brand new scooter the other day to replace my old one. And Barbara, you told me to price it and put it on the Craigslist, and I did, and I didn't get no hits on that thing, and I had left it up for a week and a half. Left it up. Didn't get nobody interested in it whatsoever. So I took and put it out the curb and just gave it away to anybody that wanted it. And guess what? Yesterday, my daughter said, you need to take that ad down. I'm tired of getting calls on it. I said, you get calls on it? She said, I've been getting them all day. So, guess what? I could have sold it. But, salary, I think that's his word, salary. But I appreciate anybody that comes in and talks to me. I love to talk. I'm extremely disappointed in people in general. They don't want to be bothered. They don't want to listen to. They don't want to talk. They just. I go to the laundromat and I try to talk to people, and they don't want to. They don't want to talk. They look at you like you're crazy. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. I don't know. How long have I been talking? I've been talking 37 minutes. But you guys, you come in, I talk, and I can run these the next day, as a video. But yeah, I used to have a lot of people come in here. Not a lot, but, more than 5 or 6. Maybe from now when I do a video, I need to do a reminder in the video that I'm having a live stream on such and such a day. But it is what it is. But yeah, check that Mr. Beast out. I checked his channel out. It's all right. I'm not. That kind of stuff don't interest me at all. But I wanted to see what it was all about. I don't know why so many people like that, but they do. And I got other people I know. They got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I looked at the video and I thought, I don't understand why so many people are like that. And some of them I like, some of them I don't. But I still have to say, I appreciate these people called the Chris and Holly Show. I don't particularly like their channel that much anymore. Every once in a while I go to it, but the main thing is when I first started watching YouTube videos, theirs is one of the channels that I watched, and I got to talking to him and everything, and he talked me into starting my own channel, and I did, so I appreciate that. But I don't particularly like their take on everything, especially the flat earth thing. No, I ain't gonna happen, but the earth is round, and ain't no getting around that. But he's throwing up down, it's flat. It's flat. And I've been almost all the way around the world, and I never once. I went so far east that I was west of the coast of America, the California coast. I was west. I started out on the east side, going east, traveling to different countries and stuff, and went so far east that I was west. So that's telling me, man, it's round. So, but you can believe what you want to. I ain't gonna tell you, but I wonder if he's teaching that kid that. I don't know, but I ain't got nothing against him. But he did get me started in it. I don't go to it much anymore. We exchanged some. They sent me some stuff. I sent them some stuff. Uh, Stuff that he used to make a lot of birdhouses. I don't think he's even doing that now. Matter of fact, I don't know where he's got all these shop tools at and everything because they're living out in the woods. I don't know. But anyway, that's it, folks. That's my. I got a seventh person in there. Wow, maybe I ought to stick around. I'd like to try one of them flavored Pepsis. I would like to have one of them things. I think they call it Soda Streams. You mix up a drink and you stick it under this thing, and it carbonates it. Um, I like to try that. I would like to carbonate these flavored waters. I like carbonated drinks, and that's probably the only reason I would even drink Pepsi. But I remember back in the day, you didn't have a lot of drinks in the house. Matter of fact, you did good if you got one drink a week. But it was it just didn't happen to get a drink. You couldn't. I don't think you could even buy them. One time you couldn't buy them in the grocery stores. They was in the gas stations and stuff like that, and country stores. They had this box, and it looked like a big chest freezer, and it was half full of water, and the water was circulating through a condenser of some kind in there that cooled the water, and the drink set down in the water, and they were oh so cold, and they had one called Kool-Aid. And I loved it. It wasn't carbonated, but I sure loved it. It was an orange flavored drink, Kool-Aid. I don't love really bottling things anymore. But I love that. I love that, and I loved Orange Crush. And at one time, I thought the Orange Crush come in a brown bottle with little ribs all the way up and down it. Dark brown. You couldn't tell what color the drink was, but I loved them. I love Grapettes. Um, what else was it I liked so good? It was all I can remember is Coke, Pepsi's, Kool-Aid, Orange Crush, Grapettes. I really liked all of them, but they were a nickel a piece. Nickel a piece. You could get a 6 pack for 30 cents. But you had to, if you took them home with you, you had to pay what do you think, a deposit on the bottle. You had to pay 12. You get a 6 pack for 30 cents. Plus, if you didn't have bottles to bring back to get them with, you had to pay 42 cents for the 6 pack. Not even 50 cents. You don't get a 6 pack for that anymore. And there's no positive. It's cans. It's cans. Or they put them in plastic bottles too. I like them in the old style bottles. I used to work for a place called Canada Dry back before I went in the Army. I was 17. And Canada Dry makes ginger ale and soda wood and all that stuff. And I was working on what they call a filler machine. It's a kind of a big round machine, and these bottles of drink is coming around, get in that thing, they start around, and as they're going around, it's filling them up. And as it gets about halfway around, something else comes down and puts a cap on it. Well, the ginger ale, especially the ginger ale, those bottles, some of them were in quart bottles, they would explode. And back then, OSHA wasn't nothing then. They didn't pay any attention to that. And in bottles, there's nothing between you and the bottles. And then those were glass bottles, and they would explode. And lots of times you get a piece of glass in your face, in your arms. And I mean, when it hits you, it sticks. It's not coming out. You have to take it out. Because if you don't take it out, you're going to bleed like a stuck hog. I didn't stay too long with that. I got enough of that. I think later on they started making them put shields up, which that's only common sense that you would do, I would think. But I got out of that job. I got a job working on one of their trucks, the semis. They would deliver a load of ginger ale or something from Jacksonville, Florida to Tallahassee to some of the Panama City. And I just ride along as a helper. I wasn't driving the truck. But that was a hoot. And then I went in the Army. All right, I guess I've been yapping long enough, over 45 minutes. I appreciate the few of you did come in. I'm going to do another live tomorrow evening about, what time is it? I'm going to start about 7 o'clock. And this one will be up and running in the morning on the videos. Anybody wants to look at it. But I appreciate it so much, folks. And go check the Presley Girls out. They sing, they make music, they play guitar and they play a violin. And I like them. One of the twins just got married. The one that's pregnant, she ain't married. She's all tore up over that. But you know what? My hat's off to you. But the thing is, if you don't believe in getting pregnant stuff out of wedlock, then, honey, keep the britches on. That might sound kind of crude, but that's just the fact. If you really don't believe in it, you know what makes babies before you do it. And I'm not disowning or anything like that, but God forgives, you know. If you gotta ask for, I think you gotta ask for it. I don't know. But she knows. She was 26 years old, and she's all upset about it. But she's right with the Lord. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna stay off that floor for as much as I can. That arm's still messed up, all bruised up. I got skin places on my knee. I got one toe that I'm having to wash it close. I don't want it to get infected, and I got one toe that's broke. I know it's broke. But there ain't much they can do about broke toes. I've been told. I don't know. And I know exactly what caused me to fall the other night. So usually when I fall, I know exactly what I did, and I don't make that mistake again. it seemed like I'd be running out of ways to fall. But they keep cropping up. But when I fell, I was sitting on the edge of the bed and I bent over like that, and I bent too far. And I took a nosedive right into the floor. All 260 pounds of me. But anyway, guys, I love all of you so much. I appreciate it so much. And if you can shout me out and get me some more subscribers, please help me there. Thank you so much. See you in the next one. That's my story, and I'm going to stick to it. And I guess you could say that's my thoughts for today, but I'm sticking to my stories. See you. Okay.